What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Southern Life, and today we're going to be exploring Pine Mountain, Georgia. We've never been here before, and we are really excited to see what the road has in store for us up ahead. We are somewhat near Columbus, Georgia, southwest of Atlanta, the largest city in the state. Dang off the road, man! Well, that's living right there. This is how you know it's a small town. Dang off the road! Alright, so let's do a drive around and see what this town's about. Alright, so my first observation just by getting gas here is every type of pimped out car you could think of, from convertibles to old schools to big wheels to country to just every car style. So maybe we're going into a little Texarkana or something where there's all types of different stuff. It seems like what you drive out here makes a difference. There's a Corvette right there, so it just seems like first impressions, like what you drive, really seems to matter here. So there's an old truck, here's a jacked up Camaro, there's a Yukon, lots of Chevy trucks. Like, we would just purposely drive cars here, you know what I mean? Like, what you drive here seems to matter. Let's drive around. I love that mural over there. Take a look. It's kind of slow. I expected a little bit more life than this.
Town used to be Chipley. Named Chipley, formerly Chipley.
It's very well kept, but I don't know. 5 o'clock on a Friday, this is it. Seems kind of slow pace. Notice the cars though. Everybody's cars are very intentional. Little dinosaurs. Right? There's a red Porsche. Yeah, it seems like people drive very intentional cars. Behind us is like our jacked up Silverado with chrome grills. Let's check out what we got over here. It's like a food store. I'm gonna guess this town's gonna have some pretty cute little houses. Alright, here's the food store. Yeah, but so they got weeds growing in front. Super Value. I love the name, Super Value. Kind of reminds me of the value markets in Kentucky. Or how my family would say, a value market, man. One thing I do notice is how intentional people's vehicles are out here.
That reminds me of the IGA in my hometown.
Yep, just a little corner store, hangout stuff. All right. Even the murals are about guys driving cars. I didn't get a little bit of a, I don't know, urban vibe off a little gas station. It was like the gas station was kind of, I don't know. Sometimes it's just culture. A lot of places are all just bubbling with culture, but sometimes when a place has so much, it just means people are kind of presumptuous sometimes. Not always the case, but sometimes those two things go hand in hand. I'm looking to find a little restaurant. Not that I'm hungry, I'm just curious where the vibes are in this town. They have a Southern train here. I love that they have murals.
Oh, your dad would love that.
Oh, I love a mural. This guy should be a great cover photo if you think about it. Look at that right there, like just boom. That could be the cover photo for this video. Great stuff. Oh, I wonder, they got like this is like the Space in Bonita. Like the type of stuff they have. Like, yeah, this is like the type of antique store I like.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, wouldn't you guess it'd be open on a Friday? Old South Antiques. We gotta keep this one in mind. This is like the type of antiques we find right here. I love all the murals. Well, I mean, if this is a Friday afternoon here, then, you know, it seems like a really, really extraordinarily slow-paced type of town. And you'll find that usually when a town is remarkably boring, that people do have a lot of car culture because it's just a way of expressing art, personality, and just, well, it's boring. You gotta do something to entertain yourself. There's a Urban Native right here. Lots of birds. I love the sound of the birds. Lots of shady spots to hang out as well. Awesome. So, dude in that truck waved at us right there. I'm just taking a shot of the buildings here in downtown, and the guy waved at us, so that's pretty cool. Yep. They also have a hummingbird festival in this area. That seems like a fun one. Some flowers right by my window in Alabama. We get to see some awesome hummingbirds. Trailer hauling a trailer. That's pretty cool. I would say, just from the short time I've been here, it's got okay vibes. I mean, seems like you got a really nice sidewalk here. I mean, it's got some spots to hang out. I hate towns that don't have a hangout spot. Like here, like you can grab a fast food or something and just park here and just watch cars go by. You know, seems like cars have a lot of individuality, and it also seems like there's a lot of resorts and stuff in there because you see a lot of people camping. So the vibes seem really cool. I like it. When I first came into town, I was kind of sketchy looking gas station, and I was like, this town might seem kind of scary, but no, it actually seems all right. There's definitely sights to behold out here. Town used to be called Chipley, and eventually they changed the name to Pine Mountain for advertisement purposes. I love this nice walkable sidewalk here for biking, pedestrians, whatever. And another little thing that caught my eye was this little train right here. So, seems like it's got some type of small town vibes. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Right, so let's go take a drive through the town and see a little bit more. Let's do it. Let's ride and let's see the rest of this town. There's a few restaurants and stuff. The area is surrounded, if you're a nature lover, by plenty of nature. I mean, campsites, lakes. There's a little beach park on a lake, mountains, gaps. I mean, there's even water parks. There's even animal safaris. So even though it's a remote area, they do have things going on over here. And you get that slow speed of Alabama out here. So, you know, we're right across from Alabama, by the way. We're not too far. So this is a very, well, kind of Georgia, but that slow town Alabama feel that a lot of people are looking for minus the whole Alabama package. And there's really no nice way of saying that.
Yeah.
But this is what you guys tell me in the comments. For some reason, saying you moved to Georgia sounds a lot prettier than you moved to Alabama. And that's all up to you. I don't really care about the stigma of a place as long as I can make a comfortable living. Wow, the houses, unbelievable. Check out the houses on this road. I'm talking attention to detail when these houses were originally built back in the day. The prices here are also really, really exceptional. Therefore, this would definitely be a small town to watch. It doesn't seem that bad. It has a little bit of an element to it, but then again, the South, that's always going to be present. Almost expected. But the town looks really neat. Some of these houses look great. It definitely doesn't look like the worst of the towns we've been through in the South. Could it be among the best? Probably not. More like somewhere in the middle to upper middle range. Now, I know when I go to towns and you're from this town and people watch my videos like, yo, I don't like the way you depicted my town, but I do offer just an honest opinion about what I see in your town. And I know that's a little bit more than some people can handle, because a lot of people are proud of wherever the crap they are from. Where am I going? Dang. Talking about that, I think we're in the projects.
Yeah.
We're in the projects. Alright. You know, a lot of people don't like it when you go to their town and you end up in the projects. Like, no, we don't have projects. We got... And they want you to show the biggest house in town. You know, they're proud of wherever... Ooh, look at that cat. They want you to show, you know, whatever the best of the best is in their town. And see, very friendly. And that's what I like about Georgia, man. You know, that little wave to me means a lot. Now, Southern people can be quite interesting. A lot of times you'll get that little wave. But that little wave sometimes just means you don't belong here. Like, I'll give you guys an example of how the South works. 150s?
Yeah.
Back on that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. There's a few little homes over here. And you know, in today's world, a new home for 150, that's incredible. So I think they built 3 little houses over here that I can see. And from the 150s doesn't exactly mean 150. You know, from the 150s could just mean like that's about as cheap as it's gonna get. But I'll explain to you how the South works in a little situation that happened to me today. We were parked in a place that said do not trespass. We were just parked there briefly while we kind of, you know, we got to go through the videos, delete, edit, crop, upload, whatever the crap we're doing with the videos. It's good that a town like this is getting new houses put in. I doubt you're going to get one of these new houses for 150. I mean, I'm going to guess that sign was probably there a year ago. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're affordable. But you can go on realtor.com and just look at what things cost. It seems fairly affordable to me. I love how there's like a mix between abandoned stuff and new stuff going on in this town. It's like there's different ideas going on here. Some people's ideas are like, let's build something new, and some people's ideas are like, yeah, this thing's gonna sit here forever untouched. So I like that. It's a very interesting contrast. Well, the situation that unfolded today was like this. I'm parked in a place I shouldn't be parked in, all that. I'm right behind a no trespassing sign. You can definitely feel the Georgia in this place. And that's what's interesting about Georgia and Alabama. As soon as you cross these lines into these states, every state has its own configuration, which you can totally sense. But I know I'm not supposed to be where I'm at. I'm parked in a place that I shouldn't be, and I know I'm not supposed to be there. However, the person didn't say, hey, you're trespassing. The person came up to us and said, hey, how are y'all doing? Are you guys okay? I see you're parked here. And that was a very friendly way of saying you need to go. So the people in the South, you might think, wow, I'm trespassing. Instead of saying get out of here, they're letting me know, are you okay? But really, when somebody in the South asks you, are you okay, they're not really interested in your well-being, they're telling you you're not okay. So that takes a while to learn because people in the South are like that. But people in other parts of the country don't do that, don't even understand that. And sometimes I wonder if people in the South understand that people in other places don't even understand what you're talking about. Like, I'm sure she knew exactly what she was doing. She was letting me know I wasn't supposed to be there. I'm sure she completely understood that her communications, that was what she was trying to communicate to me, that I shouldn't be there. Now, what I don't know if she understood was that if she had told me that a year ago when I first moved to Alabama, I would have just thought she was being friendly. But she wasn't. She was letting me know you're not supposed to be there. And that is something that Southern people do that a lot of times people from other places just don't get. Confusing at best, bizarre for sure, how Southern culture is so much like that. And if you're not from the South, you just gotta pay attention to what people tell you, because sometimes what they're telling you is the complete opposite of what you need to be doing. So there's more restaurants down this way. What you got there, baby?
Whistling Pig Cafe.
Ah, haven't I heard that name somewhere? Sounds interesting. There's restaurants over here. And there's like a little beach park. Fox's Den. No, isn't there a Fox's Den over there in Prattville?
Yes, it's a chain.
Oh, are they really?
Yes.
Very good. I thought they were like mom and pops. That's how good they are. Yeah, there's definitely restaurants in here. So a town of, I don't know, less than 5,000 people. And look how much crap they got going on.
We are now entering Callaway Gardens.
Nice. And up ahead there's a little park. If you can see here, there's lots of different parks and things to do. So it's a very, for being a small town, you can keep busy, especially if you like nature. So I think this is a great town for somebody looking for a compromise between a lot of different stuff. Now here, it turns really pretty. And there's a park here with a little beach. Great stuff, great views. Let's see here. And obviously, you know, let's take a look at what we got here. I hope this is free because I'm not paying for it. If you have to pay, I'm not doing it. I don't know if this is free. What's it say? Warning, there's a liability of injury. Okay, basically, if you got to pay to get in. Okay, so we're not doing that. So we're just going to pull a U-turn here. Well, there's like a beach park here. We don't pay for stuff, especially when we're doing a video. I guess we'll just pull a U-turn. Let's let them know. We're just gonna turn around. Alright. But this is like another attraction here. And it's like, there's a lot of people actually. Like a little beach park right there. But we have other towns to explore, other places to go. We cannot devote too much time in one place. So there it is. Pine Mountain, Georgia. Things to do, small population. Interesting how a small town can have this much stuff going on. And there's also a few golf courses. We are going to let you guys go. That's the video.